Hey guys, quick video to show how to bind the Inductrix for the TinyWhip build with a Taranis using one of these OrangeRX modules. This is the V1.2 that Hobby King started selling a few weeks ago. I accidentally deleted
Welcome to OpenTX.
my TinyWhip model, so this is going to be a proper from scratch guide right from the beginning. So first thing we're going to do is make a new model, model 4 for me. It's going to be a multi-rotor, this fourth one here. We can leave these 4 channels as they are, so page, 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 and enter long to confirm. Now the first thing I'm going to do is on page 2, give it a name I guess. TinyWhip. Then we're going to go down to the RF settings. We're going to turn the internal RF, that's the FrSky's built-in RF, we're going to turn that off. And then we're going to turn the external RF on into PPM mode. And you'll get a beep, and the module will start flashing somehow. If it doesn't, I'm guessing it means you haven't seated the module all the way in properly. And we're going to change the channel range from 1 to 8 to 1 to 12. This is as per the instructions on the Matthew Evans blog post from a few weeks ago. Right, that's all we need to do in model setup, I think. Page again, page again, page again. On inputs, we're going to set channel 6 to being on the momentary switch. That's switch H, when it springs back. And this is going to be used to set the flight mode of the FC. It has both self-level mode and an acro mode or rate mode. And the way it works is it looks for a momentary signal. So you have to use this spring-loaded momentary switch rather than a 2-position switch like switch F. And also, whilst I'm here, I'm going to stick some expo on the controls, just 30% I think. Okay. Now to actually bind the thing, I think the sticking point here is setting the module to be in the right mode. So the module has several different modes which are indicated by the flashing of this red LED. At the moment it's flashing twice, which we don't want. We want the mode where it flashes once. And to change the mode you have to mash the bind button 3 times quickly. I find that sometimes it works quite well, sometimes it doesn't, but if you keep on mashing it in sets of 3, you'll eventually get what you want, so let's give it a go. Okay, so that's changed into the solid mode, which we don't want, so I'll try it again. That didn't work. Right, there we go, so that's now in the mode where it's flashing once, and that is what we want. So then to bind it, we turn the power on the Taranis off, we connect power to the quad itself, it will start flashing rapidly like that to show that it's not bound. We're then going to hold the bind button down on the module and then turn the power on the Taranis, keeping the button on the back held. Keep holding it.
Welcome to OpenTX.
And it'll beep a couple of times. Once, keep holding, twice, keep holding, and a third one. And at that point it should bind. There we go, and we can let go. So at this point it is bound. And it should, yeah, there we go. Now a couple of things to do here. Firstly, you'll notice that the throttle has a huge dead zone. I'm going up, 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 up. It takes ages for the throttle to do anything. So to change that, I just save some battery life. This is just a stock battery. We're going to go menu, page, 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 page. Is it page 6? No, it's page 7. So channel 1 is throttle, and we're going to go enter and go across till we get to min. And we're going to change that to being -65 instead of -100. And that will remove most of that big dead zone from the throttle. There we go. And if I remember correctly, we have to invert both the roll and the yaw, because by default they're both the wrong way round. So that's channels 2 and 4. And I think that's mirrored on the blog post here in the screenshot. So we'll go back to page 7, go to 2, enter and across until we reach the direction. Hit enter on it, it'll flip to the left. Hit exit, go down to 4, do the same thing. Across to direction, hit enter, and it's gone across to the left. And I think at that point we should be ready to fly. If I plug in some power. Now sometimes you'll find that when you turn the quad on it'll bind okay, but you'll get no control. At that point, if you cycle the power to the quad, disconnect the battery, reconnect it, it generally works. You don't need to rebind it. But this time it's worked for me, so let's go see if it works. Yeah, we have a working Inductrix, and all the controls are in the right direction as well. So there we go. I hope that helps. Any questions? Leave a comment on the video, ask in the Facebook group, and myself or somebody else will try and help you. Happy whooping!